Hey everyone, it's Judge Brian here with my co-host Judge Shellie, and we are back from NCM Motorsports Park where all the guys were out with their toys.
Well, it's not just guys and toys. It sounds weird.
All the folks were out with their playthings?
Okay, just stop talking now.
We tried to save a couple of bucks at this race by ordering our judges on TEMU. And unsurprisingly, they were a little bit of a cheap knockoff, but they got the job done. There was Eric Rude, who presided stoically over the penalty box, Jay Lambs, who was there kissing hands and shaking babies, and Kim Harmthem, who wasn't putting up with no horse hockey.
The judges got some excellent bribes, including pina coladas, chocolate-covered SpaghettiOs, custom-made art, and beaver gland booze. Perhaps best of all was an awesome unicorn paddock vehicle.
They can take our lives, but they'll never take our chicken!
I personally received the complete opposite of a bribe in the form of not one, not two, but many court summons. And these all came from one evil mastermind who shall not be named.
Apparently, there was a Corvette owner's dress code at this event, which was supposed to come with a get-out-of-jail-free card, but nobody told the TEMU judges. There was Corvette attire everywhere, which, to be fair, is always fashionable at NCM.
Dumpster Fire brought a confusing Sumo Subaru theme that will make more sense after this. Now you've seen it too.
Blue Flag Racing was back with an excellent Mr. Bean theme. And once again, they did their annual clutch replacement in the paddock.
The 1970 Ford Mavette was back with the new Rick Astley theme, and ironically, another car Rick rolled right into them on track. They said they were never going to let us down, but they totally ran around, and this incident hurt their chances of winning.
Team Crash brought a 2001 Prelude, put a rookie driver in the car, and she proceeded to immediately turn their timing belt inside out. They fixed it, got back out fairly quickly, and came in at a respectable 78th place in their quantum-themed Prelude.
No fair! You change the outcome by measuring it.
Bad Moon Horizon was a team of rookies who brought a Horizon. They were really nice folks. It was an awesome car, and they had a great wolf theme, including a not-so-teen wolf. They were doing everything right, and were all set up to win some kind of award, but they faced a litany of mechanical issues all weekend and only turned about 30 laps.
Werewolves are people, just like anyone else.
Limey Pursuit was a team of rookies who had a Bristol police theme.
Oh, crikey, it's the Rozzers.
We had 3 Beetles at this race.
Would have had 4 if it wasn't for Yoko.
The White Beetle just kept going and going down the long and winding road. The Green Beetle overheated and the turbo wasn't quite turboing, and the Red Beetle got caught up in a race-ending crash.
Not a lot of people know this, but if your car has this button, you can go back in time and avoid the crash altogether. Disaster averted.
Corolla the Dice returned with their hella sweet 1987 Corolla. Fat Bastard Racing once again graced us with their Chrysler Fifth Avenue with the hella sweet salad bowl intake. And PB Blastin' was back with their beautiful beaver-themed MGB. They were the team who gave us the beaver gland booze, and if you don't know, it's made from the castoreum gland of the beaver, and it's even right here on the bottle, pooping it out.
This MR2 team spent a significant portion of the weekend doing a transmission swap, and Plump Friction was back with their hella sweet zebra-striped Mercedes 250. They had a vapor lock and fuel pump issues, but still turned a respectable 133 laps. This car actually belonged to General MacArthur's doctor.
That's sort of hilarious. I mean, the only man who told MacArthur to drop his pants drove a German car.
Sehr gut, Herr Doctor.
We've never had a Soul before. Until this race. The rookies of 22-Minute Racing brought a Kia Soul with an Outer Wilds video game theme. We love Korean cars, and that was awesome.
Rudolph's Revenge Jetta was back in Lederhosen with a turbo diesel theme. They were first in Class B for a little while until they sideswiped another car, and that was far from their only contact of the weekend. About one blink of an eye later, they were dragging their bumper back through the penalty box.
Rust in the Wind was back with their Ford Falcon. This thing is actually the melded parts of two 300ZXs with a Saab turbo engine all wrapped up in the 60s Ford style. It was really competitive in Class A and finished in the top quarter of the field. That Swedish whirly boy really put in the work.
Agreed. That guy ran like a scalded dog.
Hippocratic Oath's Corvette did not catch on fire this year, but Fire Marshal Bill's Corvette did.
At this point, we're going to call the igniting of the Corvette a Lemons NCM tradition.
Eye Candy's Pontiac Solstice got thwacked pretty good, and Chris Patterson of the Saturn Sky team helped them fix their bent upper control arm, their bent upper ball joint, and their bent rear toe link.
I gotta admit, we kind of thought the Saturn Sky team, the Boneyard Butchers, were some real racer types. But coming to the aid of one of their competitors like this, they totally proved us wrong.
Rookie team Monty Mayhem was awake 48 hours straight to get their car ready for this race. They teched 2 hours into Saturday, ran great for about a lap and a half, and then blammo! Blew a gaping hole in the engine, caught fire just a smidge, and got towed in. Looking at this car sitting dead in the paddock got me thinking. As my car's radio plays classic rock, I feel like it's trying to distract me from the fact that we're both depreciating in value.
We had some great penalties at this race, including registered pit offender.
Hello, I'm a registered pit offender. Would you mind signing my petition so I can get back out there?
Team building Lego building, and the new David Attenborough penalty.
In the heart of the Bowling Green jungle, nestled between concrete paddocks and the scent of gasoline, lives a most curious creature, the elusive Lemons driver. During the daylight hours, the race car driver can often be found in a deep state of slumber. Grooming is vital. The driver's glossy mane must be pristine, a signal to rivals that she is both fast and fabulous. Her diet is unbalanced, her metabolism chaotic, and yet somehow she thrives. Like many territorial mammals, the driver marks her domain with a potent biological signature. Unorthodox, illegal in some countries, but undeniably effective. Observe now the stealth of a seasoned hunter. Each movement is calculated, silent and deadly. With surgical precision, she strikes. In a world of apex machines, the Lemons driver dares to live as both beast and legend.
Here are your class winners. We had an unusually high number of Korean cars at this race.
How many were there, Shellie?
If you want that answer, Brian, you're going to have to dance for it. Very nice. It was 5 Korean cars. We had 2 Elantras, 2 Tiburons, and a Kia, which helped us decide that our regional award should be the highest honor you can receive in South Korea. You can stop dancing now.
That regional award, the Grand Order of Magungwa, went to Peacockified Racing and their Hyundai Elantra. They finished the highest of all the Korean entries and had a Dukes of Hazzard theme that involved the entire team, even the kids. In just 2 short years, they've become an integral part of the Lemons community, and they're always going out of their way to help their fellow racers.
Heroic Fix went to Gary Wilson Jr. Racing and their 2009 Yaris. We always love seeing this car. It has an excellent SpongeBob theme, and the car is dressed up as the beloved pet snail, Gary.
They got nudged into a tire wall and mangled the front end on Saturday. The team was really downtrodden about the whole thing, but then the Lemons community did what the Lemons community do, and both Bar Racing and Turtle Racing chipped in and helped them fix it on Saturday night. They were back on track most of Sunday and were pretty darn quick for a snail.
I Got Screwed went to Misplaced Confidence and their Waffle House themed Passat. This car broke on Thursday night. They teched Friday without third gear and then drove to Cincinnati to buy a horrendously dingy parts car. Then they spent all of Saturday and a good chunk of Sunday swapping the transmission and the entire subframe.
It was the bottom of the ninth and they were facing a full court press. They managed to get out on track on Sunday afternoon and they were feeling very triumphant, but then something else broke a few laps later. They got screwed.
Judge's Choice went to number 969 My Apologies in their 1999 Miata. One of their fellow Miata race teams, Richard Petty Driving, had a wreck that ended their race and turned their car into a heap of garbage. But one man's trash is another man's treasure. The Richard Petty Driving team donated a bunch of parts to car 969, which helped keep it on track.
My Apologies also had a young team member named Molly who helped out the judges by sitting in front of the penalty box with her mom and a radar gun. She strictly enforced the paddock speed limit and didn't take no guff. She even caught her own dad speeding. And isn't that what man has dreamed of since he first looked up at the stars? Thanks, Molly.
Organizer's Choice went to Awoo Racing. Their team name was decided by Butters the dog. Awoo! They had an excellent Team America World Police theme. They came through tech dancing like marionettes. They had Kim Jong-il, who flaunted bombs all weekend, and they even had Matt Damon.
An actor, Matt Damon.
Plus, they decided one Tiburon wasn't enough, so they brought 2. Like we said, we're big fans of Korean cars, so we gave them the org choice.
Halloween Meets Gasoline went to Skinny Coyote. On the list of things we never knew we needed until we saw it, this team was themed as Shinto priests and priestesses. They came through tech blessing vehicles. They were doling out blessings to broken cars all over the paddock. People even sought them out to bless their cars when they had trouble. And even after their own car broke, they kept up their shtick all weekend long. They even blessed our unicorn Judge-mobile.
And the top award for the car that does the most with the least, the Index of Effluency, went to Swim Mom Racing Team and their Mercedes E320 wagon. Ask any Mercedes enthusiast, the wagon is cooler than the sedan. It's rarer, has better weight distribution, and looks just right from every angle. Also, there's nothing funnier than outrunning a cheaty race car in a granny wagon. This aggressively unremarkable car was literally their grandma's grocery getter. They've dressed it up with an excellent F1 medical car theme, but it probably needs medical attention more often than it gives it. It's a bone stock automatic and it beat like 2/3 of the field. Cut and dried IOE.
Here's Lemons in a nutshell.
So, Brian, how was your day as Tim?
It was kind of weird. Some dude came up to me and said he'd give me a Saturn rocket if I spanked him.
That seems inappropriate. Which way did he go?
He went over that way.
Huh.
Every second you don't subscribe or watch one of these videos, another Vega is sent to the crusher. Won't you help us save Classic?